Mr. Fields, you state you were here for the sake of your one-year-old son.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim the defendant had lied to you, cheated on you, and even told you herself that you are not the child's father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Nicholson, you deny being unfaithful and say Mr. Fields is the one who has cheated, and you can prove it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Furthermore, you say you're furious you have to prove paternity to him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Fields, what exactly has Ms. Nicholson done to make you doubt paternity?
Well, Your Honor, Sharice is a liar. The reason why I'm saying this is because Sharice gets off of work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and she doesn't come home until 9 o'clock. Not to mention that I found numerous amount of panties in her vehicle.
Excuse me. Your Honor.
Along with an overnight bag.
Your Honor.
If you have an overnight bag, if we live together, why do you have an overnight bag, Sharice?
Excuse me, Your Honor. Tyrell's the one who's a liar. He's the one who's the cheater. He sends me videos, pictures. I'm seeing text messages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. There's proof that he's cheating. I also have a video stating
Okay, Your Honor. And I've told her everything. I've told her even before I've done such a thing.
Excuse me. This relationship is at rock bottom. You're a liar, you're a cheater. I have proof that you're doing so. So, I mean...
What proof do you have?
I have a video showing that he's having sexual conduct with this lady.
Your Honor.
May I show you?
You submitted this video to the court?
Yes. I had to block out some things, of course, but...
Your Honor, I'm going to tell you how much of a dishonest person she is.
Excuse me, he's in a public bathroom.
First, I'd like to see her evidence. You've submitted a video to the court.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that evidence.
But I'm the one who's cheating.
Your Honor.
But I'm the one who's cheating.
Your Honor.
That's a video you got from where?
He sent it to my phone
Your Honor,
about 2 weeks ago.
He sent it to your phone?
About 2 weeks ago,
Your
yes.
Honor.
Why would you send that video to her phone?
Your Honor, I did it out of anger, and I told her that I was going to cheat because she said she was going to cheat. Your Honor, just this morning before we got here hours ago, she told me that she slept with another man, and she took my son to go see him last week, and that's actually his dad.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I did not say that. I did not say that this morning. What I said to him was, you keep telling me that he's not your son, so yeah, I'm gonna let you believe that he's not your son.
Your Honor, she told me she was going to fail the lie detector test, and she slept with another man.
I never told you that. Tyrell.
So listen, this relationship obviously isn't going very well.
No.
Obviously not.
Neither one of you trust the other, but I need you to take me back during the window of conception so I can understand what exactly is going on and why is there an issue surrounding this child's paternity. Mr. Fields, why are you doubtful?
The reason why I'm saying this is because I have a calendar to show the conception of his time and the conception date caught her cheating.
You believe the conception dates are off?
Yes.
Now, to be clear, you all were in a committed relationship during this time?
Correct.
So you didn't think she was having sex with anyone else, but she was?
Yes.
And you know that?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Her own cousin even told me she was having sex with another dude, and that dude called her phone.
Excuse me. Was my cousin there to actually see that we were having sex?
Your Honor, her cousin knew the guy's name, the car he drove, and everything.
He doesn't drive a car. He catches the bus. So that's already a lie.
So the guy he's talking about, you know who that guy is?
Yeah, he's my coworker.
Were you in a sexual relationship
No, I
with
was
him?
not.
Your Honor,
I was not.
one day I went up to her job. The dude that I believe is that child's father, he did a sexual gesture to her in front of my face, and she pretended like she didn't see it. That's the same dude that called her phone the same night I went to go pick her up from her house.
Your Honor, how am I supposed to see a gesture if it's behind me?
Your Honor,
he said he's seen it. If my eyes are forward looking at you, how can I see what's going on behind my back?
Your Honor.
So you never saw this gesture?
I never saw.
What kind of gesture was it, Mr. Fields?
He did a thrusting sex gesture.
So he was implying that he was having sex with her?
Yes, and also when I spoke to him on the phone, he said blatantly that she was on his top, as she was saying, she wouldn't leave him alone.
Excuse me. Every time I came into work, this gentleman spoke to me. We're coworkers. Why aren't we able to speak to one another? You are just insecure of yourself.
Your Honor,
obviously, that's what the video just showed. I'm not the one who's cheating. It's you.
Your Honor, if you're in a committed relationship, why is this dude calling your phone 11 o'clock at night?
It was not 11 o'clock at night.
So if you are in a committed relationship, why do you have videos of women twerking on you?
I just do it. Your Honor. And you know what she says? She says, go ahead and do it. I want to see you do it. Send me the video after you're done.
Excuse me, why would I want my boyfriend to cheat on me? What female wants that? Does it make sense? It doesn't.
Your Honor,
who wants to be cheated on?
She says that out her mouth, along with her sister saying that she's a cheater and that boy is not mine.
Your Honor.
So now her family member told you?
That's correct. 2 family members, her cousin and her sister, said that baby is not mine.
Your Honor, what I want to know is, how are you listening to other people when they're not even the ones who were with me while I was having sex? I've been with you since I was 16, 4 years ago, Tyrell. 4 years.
Yeah.
This man took my virginity. I just been with him all my life, really. He's all I know. And if for him to deny my kid, that hurts. It hurts so much. It really does. It hurts so much, and it's just crazy.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
I feel like he believes that it's his son, but something is telling him to not believe it because his insecurities are telling him not to believe it.
Well, Sharice, why do I not believe it?
Because of yourself. You're insecure.
Why am I
Clarity.
insecure?
You told me that you were the same way with your ex-girlfriend.
Why am I insecure?
You're insecure because you think that I'm cheating when you're the one who's doing it in reality.
So you believe you do nothing to make me believe
I don't
that?
do anything. Anything. What proof do you have?
Explain.
I clearly got proof of you.
Explain the
Look at him. He looks just like you.
Explain the hickeys on
He
your
looks
neck
just like
and the
you.
hickeys on
I
your
never
chest.
had a hickey on my neck. Never. You don't even suck on my neck. But yet I got a hickey. I don't like it, number one.
Your Honor,
Excuse
her
me,
coworker.
Your Honor, look at the forehead.
Her coworker.
Same hairline.
One of her coworkers told me she was giving a man oral sex in the back hallway at her job.
Your Honor.
Oh, that's a lot of people talking about her.
Exactly. You're getting a lot of information that I haven't even heard of.
But you were seen walking in the back hallway with him on camera.
When was this? What camera? Where is it at? Where's the footage? Since I'm cheating, where is the footage to show the judge?
Do you have any evidence of this, Mr. Fields?
Yes, I do, but it's currently not here.
Therefore, that's not evidence.
And therefore,
That's
I
irrelevant.
cannot hear it. If you're going to come to court, you got to be prepared. You're making a lot of assertions. Did you bring any evidence?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
What do you have, sir?
I have a
Jerome,
calendar.
will you please hand me Mr. Fields' evidence? This is a calendar you've prepared.
Yes.
And this calendar is to outline what exactly?
Conception of my son. He was.
So you claim the estimated conception date is around September 24th, which is outlined in green.
That's correct.
And then you had this altercation with the coworker on September 27th.
Correct.
Right after he did this gesture, which implied he was sleeping with your girlfriend.
Correct.
And then on October 24th, the doctor confirmed that Ms. Nicholson was 4 weeks pregnant.
Yes.
Now, as you count back 4 weeks, it's right during the week where you believe she was having sex with a coworker.
Yes, not to mention we weren't having sex at all around that time.
Your Honor, first off, those dates are wrong. We went to school together out Job Corps in Pittsburgh. Okay, I found out that we arrived there the 22nd of October. I was told that I was pregnant like the 25th of October, okay? 2 weeks after that, that's when I had my first doctor's appointment, and they told me that I was 5 weeks. So if you count back 5 weeks, that doesn't even add up. If I was 2 weeks after October 25th is what? The second week of November, am I correct? Count back 5 weeks is still October.
Yes.
Where are you getting these dates from? That's what I want to know.
Either way, we weren't having
Where you
sex.
getting- Tyrell, we never used protection.
Either way, we weren't having
never
sex
used
at that
protection.
time.
We never used protection. So I
Explain-
don't understand.
explain
And so
to me-
were you intimate with Ms. Nicholson in October?
No.
Oh my God.
Your Honor,
Oh my
Your
God.
Honor, I didn't even want to have sex with her. She had to beg
Your Honor,
me.
sorry. We had sexual relations
She had-
every day.
she had to beg
every
me.
day.
Yep.
Without protection. Without protection. For you to sit up here and deny my baby, that makes no sense.
Your
because
Honor,
you know.
Your Honor, she
never
had
used
to-
the
she had
condom.
to-
Wasn't on birth control.
Your Honor, she had to beg me. She said if I don't give it to her, she'll get it elsewhere.
What sense does that make? What sense does that make?
Oh.
I'm not pressed for it. You are clearly that's what the video showed. Clearly.
So at the point you find out you're pregnant, you tell Mr. Fields
I was there.
when she found out.
Yes.
At that time, did you have a doubt?
At that time, I was excited, but then I started thinking about overall what just went on, what happened previous to that, and I started having doubts. But not to mention, I've been there since the whole 9 months. I take care of my son. I do everything
Your Honor,
for him.
if he's doubting my kid, what sense? You're providing for him. Why are you providing for a child that you don't think is yours?
I told you that I'm going to provide for my son until I'm proven otherwise.
All right.
Your Honor, not to mention that I wasn't even invited to the baby shower.
You were
weren't.
not. You were not able. I asked you to come. My mom did not want you to coming because none of my family likes you.
And you allowed
And you
that?
know it. You
And-
know it.
and you
You've been
allowed-
together for 4 years. They've disliked you since the second year of us
And
being
you-
together.
and you allowed that.
And you know it. Allow what? It ain't my fault they don't like you. It's because of yourself.
Okay.
It's because of yourself.
So, Mr. Fields, when you didn't get an invitation to the baby shower and you already were doubtful, that made you feel
That just added the icing on the cake for me.
it added fuel to the fire.
Your Honor, he even told me that he didn't want to come due to my mother.
That's false. Your Honor, the baby shower at that point didn't matter because I had already had my own baby shower out of my own pocket. I buy everything for him. He has all the Jordans. Every release he has, I buy everything for him. His clothes. When I first found out she was pregnant, I went right out, got a whole bunch of clothes for him, everything. I was there for the whole 9 months. I was paying the rent. I was there providing for you and him.
That's correct. But yet you brought me here because you're denying the baby. So why provide for a child that you
You
think
told
is
me
yours?
multiple times that he
You
didn't-
named him.
You told me multiple
You're denying him, but you named him.
You
He has
told-
your middle name and last name. Would I name a child after him if he's not his?
You told me multiple times that he's not mine. What do you expect for me to
I
believe?
tell you this because you want to believe that he's not yours. I'm going to also make you believe he's not yours until you
Yeah,
get proven otherwise.
yeah,
All right, so this is the part right here, because, as the man says he has doubts, as you get angrier and angrier, you begin to tell him, well, if you don't think the baby is yours, then I'll just tell you the baby's not yours. And you do understand, Ms. Nicholson, that's just making a bad situation worse. Because what you're giving him is, something to hang his hat on. I mean, literally. And that's unfortunate. Not just for you two, because you're going tit for tat and back and forth and can't get along, but for the child. How many times have you said to him, this isn't your child then?
It only had to be about twice.
That's a lie, Your Honor.
Is there proof?
How many times has she said that?
I can't even count on my fingers.
Is there proof?
Your Honor, if a girl tells you that he's not your son and she went to go take him to see another man, then what is that going to make you believe?
She took your son to see another man.
That's what
Your
she
Honor,
told me hours before we got
That's
here.
nowhere near true. Nowhere near true.
So you didn't say that to him?
No.
What did you say?
I told him that it wasn't his. I didn't take him to see no other person.
But did
no
you
other father.
tell him you did?
Yeah, I told him.
Okay.
We were right.
And
we
did
were
you tell
arguing.
him that another man was his father?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's quite clear
And
that
she
he
told
is.
me that she failed a lie detector test and she slept with other people as well.
Number one, the lie detector test. I clearly passed. You wanted it. I took it.
Wow.
I just don't want this anymore. So once you get proven otherwise, just see yourself out my house.
Your Honor, it's not going to change the fact that she's controlling.
I'm controlling.
I've had to take her to court to get custody for my son
I'm
because
controlling.
she's kept him away from me.
We both have half custody. We went together.
Because I had
If
to
you
kick
want
her
custody,
down there. Not to mention she has an open court for you for a custody violation because you refused to give me my son.
You're saying he's your son, but when we get here, it's something else.
But I also told you he's my son until I'm proven otherwise.
Okay.
All right, I think it's time for the results. In the case of Fields versus Nicholson, when it comes to 1-year-old Kazir Fields, Mr. Fields, you are his father. How do you feel now, Mr. Fields?
I feel awesome. I feel great. It's not going to change anything. I'm still going to continue to be there. I'm still going to be the best father to him that I can be.
You always knew this.
Well, this could have gone a completely different way. But luckily, and I am thankful, as immature as both of you are, I am so thankful you were smart enough to find your way to this courtroom, to paternity court, so you can just get the answers. Watching you two argue, if I didn't know you were dating, I mean, sometimes it literally sounds like brother and sister. I mean, it's like this is kids having kids. This two young people trying to figure their own way out into adulthood and now responsible for raising a young man. You guys got a lot of work to do, but the immaturity is clouding your judgment and your ability to co-parent and to focus on what's important. I need you to work on that, and I'm serious. Because ultimately, there's an innocent child out here that needs you two to grow up. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I wish you the best of luck. Court is adjourned.